Alright, we're back, and let's go ahead and jump on in here. Alright, so it's raining, and we're going to look at something here. So we can sell our rake for $17,000, and then we can pick up something that will be a bit faster for $75,000. We've got plenty of money to do that, but we're not going to do that quite yet. Going to clear some stumps out of the way. Oh my, just drove right through that pole. We got some stumps over by the train hub that we forgot to clear the other day. So we're going to go ahead and clear those. And then we'll go up and clear some stumps up by where we were so we can mow that. And we won't get our mower or our baler or rake stuck on anything. We do need to tab into our trains to slow them down. Welcome back, Ed. If you happen to remember where there's any more nuggets around, we're at 8. I know where some of them are, at least general vicinity, but I don't want to waste too much time just hunting around for them until we definitely know where they are. I got at least one. I thought there was a couple, but I couldn't remember exactly where they were. I know we've got a couple that are kind of on roofs. Probably just use the telehandler to get to those. I don't want to use the flying option because that might be construed as cheating, since you obviously can't fly in real life. James Fishing Adventures. I saw him over at Rubber Burner's channel. I think I saw you over at Rubber Burner's channel. plan is to plow up all of this grass right here and to extend this field to make it a little bit more square. But we're not going to do that until the grass dies off this winter. So I think I got the one by the wood chips. I know I got the one inside the mill over by the water pond. I thought there was one by the little building over at the mill, but I couldn't find it when I was looking around real quick. I think there was a stump up here that I missed. There was a stump somewhere I missed. We got the one that's up there on the stairs. Is there any over at the BGA that you all remember? Oh, I guess I can turn this stupid thing off. I don't know if old guy put any at the pig farm or not. I thought there was one over here at Goldcrest Pacific Grain, but I didn't see it. I'm pretty sure there's one up here at the top of this water tower. I could try to drop a tree. That's how I got it the first time when I was playing Goldcrest. I know there's one in that by that structure. We've already gotten that one. Oh, did I get the one by the lodge sign? I might have. I know there's a couple over by those, there's at least one over by one of those bridges. One of those road bridges. If I cut that one with the Scorpion King, I was pretty sure that it would by field 5. One at the top of the train bridge also. Field 5. We were already on top of that bridge. We got the one on top of that bridge. There that we cut. I'm not going to worry with that stump because we can't, the ground's too rough to mow. Oh. What did you have attached to it that you rolled it with? Or did you manage to roll it all by itself? Alright, we're almost done our stump cutting. Then we're going to take our rig back to the shop and do a little upgrade. And if we happen to I don't think I ever got the nugget that's over by that other train bridge. So we'll go pick that one up. If we get that one, we'll have 9. And I think I already got the one by the shop. We're not going to worry about those because we can't mow back there. never get the baler back in there. Hey, Aussie Medic, how's it going? There's one more stump. Hey Mark, how you doing? Yeah, we got the one that's inside the rail terminal. We got the one that's was on top of the bridge there. Yeah, I don't remember if I've got the one that's on the little landing at that bridge or not. We're going to go check it out. Because we're going to do a little upgrade. Because after last night's fiasco where I lost a bunch of grass, and now I can't windrow it because it's too little, too thin. We're going to spend the time to drive all the way to town with the rake to get an upgrade. And if we manage to get 10 nuggets, I'm going to lease me up a little off-road vehicle, and we're going to go driving around and picking up nuggets. Yeah, well, I learned that when you say that grass disappears in 2 days, you don't necessarily mean that grass disappears after 2 days and it sticks around before 2 days. What you mean is as soon as you cut it, grass starts to die. And grass starts to rot like instantaneously. And as a result of that, you need to get it up as fast as possible. You need to get it into a decent sized windrow as fast as possible, because once it deteriorates away, then it's even harder to rake up. So I know there's one on top of that water tower. And I've established that, I can see it right there. I've established that flight mode is probably a cheat. So we probably shouldn't use flight mode. So I have two choices on that one. I can drop a tree and lean against it and run up a tree. But that takes a little bit of talent and skill and luck. Or I could eventually bring the telehandler over there and run up the bucket. So we'll do the second one, but we won't bother with that until we have to bring the telehandler over for some other reason. If I could hitch this rake up to the truck, I would hook it up to the semi and bring it out to the farm, out to the shop, but it won't fit. I know there's one down here somewhere around one of these bridges. I guess it's not this bridge. Maybe it's this one. No. He said there's one over here. Oh, come on. I don't see one up there. Yeah, there's one up there, I know. While we're over here, we might as well. We got 9. Maybe we could buy a little jetpack for these Fords. Oh yeah, we're going to be... That's another reason why I went this way. We're going to be going by the hotel to check that sign. I think I might have already picked that one up, but I don't remember now. Are you going to keep your strategy a secret, Mark, or are you willing to share it? Hopefully it's not to plant sugar beets everywhere. Ta-da! I don't see the pool one. Well, that's perfectly fine also. I'll go for a comedy strategy. I'll enjoy watching it. Where is it at? It's right here. There it is. Hello, Chris Webb. Oh no, we're going to go nugget hunting right now. Because it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. By the time I get this slow-ass tractor back to the farm, it's going to be like 2:30. By the time we get the mowers over where I want to mow, it's going to be 3 o'clock. By the time we get it mowed and back to the main farm to drop the mowers off, it's going to be probably 5 o'clock. So we might as well sell this thing, because we're going to buy a real windrower tomorrow. Not today. And instead we're going to lease up this little ATV. And we're going to drive around town in this thing. And we're going to pick up nuggets. And we're going to try not to tip it. Because I tipped it a whole bunch of times when I was messing with it. Oh no, this one's on top of that roof. Are you on top of a roof? No, you're right here. So we're going to leave the roof ones for a telehandler. I think that one's on a roof too. That one is definitely on a roof. Alright, where are we at? Let's go back here. I would use the little gator I drive around in when I do map videos, but it's too slow. Alright, where are we going? Going up in the woods. Whoa. There you are. There you are. You are. Oh no. Oh wait. It's not at the shop. Oh, this is the bridge I was thinking about. Decent grass up here. Alright, where did that... There it is. Now, this area's been completely redone in this edit. As is the livestock market. Seriously, I've never seen so many great demands until I started with seasons. Alright, let's not flip it when we hit this giant bump. There we go. And while we're over here, we can take care of our greenhouses. Well, I'm glad I didn't put the manure pit on top of a nugget. That would really have ticked me off. Alright. They're good for now. So I think those three that are in town are basically above roofs and whatnot. Where are you at? Oh, you're right there. Hey David, how you doing? We're just trying to find nuggets as quick as we can. And to do that, we picked up this little ATV to drive around in. Around the rock? There it is. Are we at 50? I don't know if we'll get there tonight. But we'll try. Is this another one of those roof ones? I think this one's around back. Right? No, it must be on the roof. I'm not seeing it, so it must be on the roof. We'll leave that one for now. All right. That's a new sell point for this map edit. there's a whole big clump up here. See if we can find them fairly quickly. Oh, I always have problems with the ones in the grass. Yay. There it is. There it is. 40 to go. Oh, there's our arcade game. Caught a little air there. Slowly getting there. All right. See here. Let's go this way. Guess we better wait on the train. Might as well get the ones up here. So that one I know is on top of that water tower. There you are, my fine nugget. I thought I already looked in here. It's right here. Where is it? Trigger, trigger, trigger. 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 Well, that's not the right horn. Ed, are you saying you have an ultralight mod? I don't understand what you're saying. Like something that flies? This little ATV I found on Mod Hoster today. I was excited when I found it because I'm like, oh, I can use that to. I was like, if it's cheap and it's not, and as long as it's fast but not stupid fast, then I can use it to hunt down nuggets. And when I saw it basically went 51 miles an hour, I'm like, oh, well, that's not stupid fast. That's somewhat within rhyme and reason. Missed that one way over there. I guess I shouldn't be driving through the field. Oh, you didn't do that again, did you? Oh. Alright, so it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are going to need the telehandler. Oh. Almost there. Almost there. I doing? I think I was running toward the baler, thinking that was where our ATV was. Alright, we need to turn around. Bridge. Double back. And 95. All right. So, alright, I know this one is on top of that stupid water tower. And then these, I think, are on top of buildings. So... we're done with this. Go first person, just, oh look, we're in late summer already. Guess we should turn it off before we return it. And let's go see if we can't get some more. Which building is it on? It's on top of this one, right? Alright, 4 more. That's okay, I don't need it. I don't need the helicopter. Yeah, I've seen some people use helicopters for like map videos to kind of get a to kind of fly around the map literally. But beyond messing around and just being just goofing, there's not much. There's not much practicality to it, I don't think. Alright, where are you at? Are you on this roof? Alright, 2 more. Now, if I wanted to be deceitful, I could reset this back to the farm and then run up there. That would be quicker. But we're not going to do that. We're going to drive over there. Oh no, we're not going to have the. We're not going to spend it beyond getting the new rake. Because spending it would imply that I'd have more equipment. And more equipment would imply a greater daily maintenance fee, which will eventually eat into my capital. And the end goal is to have as much money as possible at the end of the 3 years. So if I buy equipment, then I just have greater daily expenses. Which will basically eat away at whatever money that I would end up with at the end of 3 years. So I've decided I'm willing to eat the extra cost on that big rake because I think I'll be able to collect more grass. And I think I'll be able to basically make up for the extra expense in additional revenue by picking up the grass quicker. I don't really want tractors other than the Fords because the Fords are cheap to operate. They might be slow, but I've looked at other tractors that are quicker in the same general power range. But they're like twice the daily maintenance. So that'd be like $200 a day just being eaten up by the daily maintenance alone. So we don't want to do that. And there it is. So now we got a cool $1 million. If anything, hopefully it will make our, maybe it'll cause our competitors to get a little nervous, and maybe they'll spend time trying to find the nuggets, and maybe they won't be as efficient, hopefully. And maybe they'll spend their time poorly hunting nuggets as opposed to earning money. I mean, I was going to basically wait around until, oh, looky, looky, looky. Our grass is ready to cut. Excellent. Tomorrow we are going to be making hay, except making grass. Hi, Aaron. How you doing? We're going to return our telehandler back to the field, and we're going to look and see what kinds of missions we've got on that field, because I have my eye on that field for buying it at some point. I'm not going to buy it now. And if I do spend the money, I think I'm going to buy greenhouses. And I might buy a lot of them. Because greenhouses are going to provide me with let's see here, how long? 13 minutes, $2,300. It'll lower the price. I get to run one mission a day. This is my mission that I'm going to run. So the greenhouses will provide me with supplemental income, and all I have to do is put in manure and water every couple days. So the way I see it is money spent on greenhouses is an investment. Yeah. There's apparently a bug. If you hit F5 during the game, it will cause your GPS lines to disappear. So we might buy us some more greenhouses and use that to supplement our income. Yeah, I'm planning on plowing up a big area around the main farm and over by the sheep area after the grass has died off. So I don't want to plow it up now because that grass is going to grow back and I'm going to be able to get a few bales off of it. But once that grass dies, I'm going to plow it up and plant my own grass, and hopefully it will be ready earlier in the year. I was a little disappointed that the grass I planted wasn't ready until late summer, basically. So we may only get 2 cuts off of that grass, but we should get 3 cuts off of the field grass, or not the field grass, but the map grass, I'll call it. Other people call it giant's grass. So we might put in another 4 greenhouses for a total of 8 along this strip. That's one of the reasons why I'm interested in this field. is that I plan on owning the field, and as a result of owning the field, I'll be able to put greenhouses potentially all the way around the field. So I'm thinking I can put 4 more greenhouses right there, right behind the sprayer, and then I could possibly take those trees out and line greenhouses all along that side. That would be a whole lot of greenhouses, and that would give us a lot of daily revenue, where all we've got to do is basically every other day give them water and manure. So basically when we're idle, we could just feed them, and that would probably bring us a fair bit of revenue. Imagine if this field was all grass, this would give us a whole lot of bales. And we are allowed to sell our fields back at the end of the contest. So on the last day of winter, on the 3rd year, we will activate the Bank of Hagenstadt mod and sell our fields. So investing in fields is a wise investment. If you buy a field, you're not basically losing that capital, you're basically just storing that capital away in land. Just like real life, you can buy real estate as an investment. So since I hit F5 to see some of the triggers, I'm having to hit F5 to get the GPS lines to show up. And that only works if you have developer mode on. So if I do buy this field, we're not going to buy it until we'll probably try to run a harvest off of this. What is this? These are potatoes? Oh my lord, we should get plenty of money off of potato harvest off of this field. We run a potato harvest mission. That'll be nice. So tomorrow, I might be streaming earlier. Tomorrow is Friday. I might stream several episodes tomorrow. I'm not sure. I need to get caught up on. I need to do some off-screen work on Serenity Valley for my Let's Play series. So I want to try to get some of that done tomorrow. But I'm also trying to hammer out some of these episodes, because we're going to need to do, where are we on? We're on episode 10. We have 62 episodes left. Oh, look at all those lines. So I want to try to hammer some out before my kids come back. They come back Saturday night. So tomorrow and Saturday we might be hammering out some of these. I encourage you all to check out the other contestants. There are links in the description to their channels. They are all playing with very distinctive and different game styles. Old Guy Farmer has basically said that he's going to shoot for owning all animals by the end of the 3 years. He already has a fair number of cows. And he's doing contemporary farming. GrizzlyBearSims has sheep and is probably going to focus on sheep and is doing contemporary farming. Trucker Brad, he has some sheep now. I'm thinking he may be doing grass work also, and forestry. He's only put up one episode that I know of, and that's basically the plan of action that I've got off of watching that episode. We have Rubber Burner Gaming, and apparently his strategy is 100% forestry. His goal is to deforest the entire map in 3 years, but apparently he is now concerned that maybe there aren't enough trees on the map to sustain him for 3 years. And as a result, I think he may be worried that he'll run out of revenue sources, and basically, as a result, he'll get passed in money earned by others that are having alternate revenue sources. So, but right now he's going to be exclusively doing forestry, cutting trees with a Ponzi and taking them to the sawmill with a log truck. So I wish him best of luck, and I wish all the contestants best of luck. I haven't run the numbers on the windmill. I've run the numbers on the greenhouses, and I think they basically pay for themselves after a year to year and a half of income. The greenhouse, or no, the windmill is what, $1 million, but it only gives you what is it $1,000 a day, an hour? So the windmill's $1,200,000, and it gives you $500 an hour. So you only get $12,000 a day. So what, you need 100 days? Is that right? You need 100 days before it starts paying for itself? And this challenge is going to be 72 days long. So the windmill will not pay for itself. Is that the math that I'm doing right? Now, for example, the greenhouses here are $25,000, and they're $40 an hour. So I think they pay for themselves a lot quicker. And if we look at our finance screen, we'll see that we are averaging 7488, 7200, 7488. So 4 greenhouses is giving us 7488 a day. So I don't know what 7488 divided by 24 is, and then divide that by 12 or by 4, and that would be what each greenhouse is bringing in. Oh, I'm empty. So if I put in 4 more greenhouses, then I should be getting in $14,800 a day. Greenhouses, or bees do pay, but I think it's only like $10. $8 an hour. They cost $8 a day, so you get 23 hours worth of revenue out of them. Oh, we need water. Yes, I think tomorrow we will buy 4 more greenhouses, and we'll buy the rake, and we will go to town mowing and cutting the grass in our fields. We'll mow and bale one field at a time, again because we don't want the grass to rot away too quick. So the problem with a big water tank is I don't know if this telehandler will be able to pull it. He kind of has a hard enough time bringing this one up the hill. And I guess I could use the semi to pull the big tank. That's another reason why I selected this location, is that I thought this water was fairly close. See how we're struggling to pull this tank up the hill? This isn't that beefy of a telehandler. I like him because he's small and he's got a ridiculously long reach. I could do the road train trailer. I'll have to see how much it costs. But I also understand that there is a sacrifice of time. So this trailer is cheap, but it takes time to empty. Oh my, $10 a day. He costs the same as this guy costs. Alright guys, with that we're going to save the game, close out, and end the stream. And we'll be back tomorrow. Not quite sure when we'll be back, but we'll definitely come in tomorrow, and it's going to be mowing. We might mow this grass before we plop down our greenhouses, because you know what? It's grass and we're going to use it. So thank you guys for watching, and check my channel for tomorrow's stream, and please check out some other guys that are doing this challenge, and give them some love. So until next time, happy farming.